Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in the United States. Welcome to my channel everybody. So this is December 2024's Paper Pumpkin Alternative video number 23 guys, and I still have so much stuff I can work with. I am like, every time I dig into my box of goodies, my Paper Pumpkin box, I am like, wow. Oh, so anyways, happy new year. It just makes me so excited. So yes, I am really just over the moon with what I've been able to come up with for this kit. It just, oh, and there's so much more now that I can actually get to stuff. I actually got to the stamp set I've been dying to get to. Now that I've got Christmas basically out of here, I still have some stuff to get done. But anyway, so let's move the whiteboard. I am so excited. So before I even go into this is the set I've been dying to get to. Notes of Nature. I know it's retired, but I knew that I wanted to use this with the Fern in this kit. So I got it out. So anyways, here we go. Notes from the Heart is the name of the kit. You got to make 3 of this one with the blackberry, 3 of this one, which is a peony, and 3 of the Fern, 9 of the Mossy Meadow envelopes, and this white piece, this is a sticker label. So on the back here, you get a QR code video to help you put the cards together as they were designed. This one down here will lead you to a set of 3 dies that coordinated with October, November, and December. The new set of dies are called Spring is in the Air, and I did 3 cards with those using the stamps from this kit. And these are well, of course, we have the heart for Valentine's Day, the honeycomb, and the bee, and these must be for some kind of an image, which I have no idea yet. So spring is in the air tonight. I told my hubby, I said, you need to go to Amazon so I can get my little sleeves that, let me show you. See, these are what I like to put. This is how I like to store my Stampin' Up! My little dies for Paper Pumpkin. They work really well. They keep them on the back here. You can store extra pieces, which work really great. Now, if you're wondering, I get them, of course, on Amazon. Now, what I do, guys, I'm a very simple person. I'm not tech savvy, as you all know. So what I put in when the search little bar for Amazon, I put in magnetic sheets with sleeves, and then I put what did I put for die storage, I believe. Then the one I particularly got, I got a set of 40 for $20. Okay, and they're nice quality as far as my aunt, I split it. I gave her half for Christmas. And she told me, she's like, the magnetic sheets are much nicer than the ones she got at Temu. So I'm quite happy with them. It's the same set that I'm ordering another set of them for myself, just because I know that I will use them. So that's what my hubby is going to be ordering. Tea, blueberry tea. So let's get on. So you get a visual of everything in the kit and then the coordinating colors. And of course, videos 1 through 5, I show you everything in the kit. After that, we move on. So we have thank you, just a note, happy birthday, best of luck, lots of love, get well soon, hello, congrats. And the only one that is still in the package is congrats, because I just don't have a use for it. So there's no sense in me making a card that I won't be using. I don't want to waste anything, and I just don't see a use for that one for me particular, so I'm not going to be using that one. So let's put this aside, and I do have everything cut and ready, so let me bring in my notebook. So this is a little crafty tool back when scrapbooking was popular that Stampin' Up! Had. This is a little distressing tool, and I use this all the time. You can get little distressing wheels at craft stores anywhere, but this had a, what would you call it? They have a little adapter now for your take your pick tool. It does the perforations. This one is a scoring blade, and this one will cut. And guys, I've had this since it first came out with Stampin' Up. This is very handy dandy, and I absolutely love this. Everybody, we all had to have one when we first seen them, and mine is still very useful. I'm not sure what it was originally called, but I took it with me to all the crops I would go to, and it's still in use today, and it's still going strong. So I'm going to be using this, but you could take the blade of your scissors, open them like this, and you could go across the edge of the paper, because this is what we're going to be. You could rough it up like this. I just don't think it's really good for scissors, so use some dull ones or some really old scissors like kitchen shears or children's scissors. Like that would be the best bet. So I'm going to be distressing the edge. So let's show you what I have. So I found this. This is a wood grain pre-made card base. It was in my box of goodies when I was cleaning up. Has a bit of a wood grain to it. So I would say if you don't have this, soft suede is really close to this color. If not that, go ahead and go with pecan pie or craft or crumb cake. So this one is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. It's white on the insides because I don't have to do anything. It has a white card base. Now this is, if you don't have, this looks like mulberry paper, but it's not. Guys, I got this at a thrift store. You know me and the thrift finds, right? So this is what it was. It was $2.75. I absolutely loved the look of it. I loved mulberry paper back in the day. I loved the way it tore. The fibers in it. It was just really, really great. So this was a great find, and I'm going to use this again in a couple of note cards, the other half of it, because you saw how big it was. So here's the other half, and I thought, cut that in half. I can get 2 out of that. So this is what we're using. This is 4 by 5 1/4. You could just do the same look with Very Vanilla, because we are going to stamp on it and kind of do a little bit vintage vibe here with it. And I kept the little side part because I thought I could put that on the inside of my card, right? So we have the Fern from the card base. Now that circle that I messed up on, I am just going to use that to back another circle just so it has a little bit of a bump up. And I have three different leaves that came from a dollar store package of leaves. And I've kind of already shown you how I have them tucking themselves together. Maybe if I can get them back in there. Kind of like that. And then I have a double linen bow, the last of my little linen spool, but my package arrived, so I have more linen thread. So that was from, I had a couple of packages, or I had 3 packages of these stashed in my sticker box, and now they're all in one, and I just cut the side of it open so it's easy access. Now those are going back down in my sticker box. Okay, so that's what we're using for this card. If you don't have the stickers, cut some more Forever Fern. There's another Fern set that was in the catalog. Anything like that. This is just, guys, for this video's purpose, it's already done. It already has stickly glitter glue on it. It's just handy dandy, and it's easy. All right. And oh my goodness, Hank wanted to earn money, guys. So, oh, the Hank today. So first thing, today is half a day. And Hank comes off the bus and he says, Manji, I want to earn some money. And I said, you do? He's like, yes. He's like, but you never have any money on a card that you can get anything online. He's talking about Roblox, the game. I said, Hank, Papa and I do not do anything like that. So when he earns money from me, he turns it over to his mom, cashes it in with his mother. And he's like, well, how much money do you have on you? And I said, I don't know, but let me check my change. So I have a little plastic mason jar that has a slit in the top that I got at a thrift store for like, I'm not kidding, I think it was like 25 cents. And when I do laundry, any change I find in the laundry or in my change purse, I throw all the change in there. And at Christmas time, I used that for our game night, but it was almost full. But now it only had about $2.50. So I go in there and I'm counting all the change, and I said, Hank, I said, I have like $2.55. And he's like, well, what can I earn for the $2? He didn't want the 50 cents. He wanted a flat rate. And I said, well, I said, you can. So let me go ahead and start roughing up the edges. I said, well, let's see. I said, you can make your mom's bed, make your bed, clean up your floor. And he's looking at me like as the list is going on. I said, you can put your laundry away. You can do your mom's laundry if you think, you know, you might be able to. If you go ahead and do her laundry, fold her laundry, put it away, you might be able to earn $5 when she comes home. He's like, is that with your $2? I said, no. That would be your mom paying you $3 for doing her laundry. And he kind of looks at me like he can't believe this is what I'm saying. Guys, the amazing thing is this kid did it. Of course, he didn't know, you know, how to set the washing machines. He can turn on, but to set it, or how much, I use dryer sheets. I don't use liquid detergent. I'm going to tell you 2 reasons. Is it worth the little extra I spend? I think I save more money in the long run in a lot of ways. You've heard about like the dryer sheets. You can buy them on Amazon or just other sites, but I use laundry sheets. Number one, my daughter being an environmental scientist, the packaging is biodegradable, recyclable if you get it in a box, no plastics, better all the way around. I know not everybody, but also the dryer sheets come like this. So if I do a half a load of laundry, I only need 1 dryer sheet, depending on the size of the load. If I do I can cut these things in half and they clean so well. So not trying to advertise or convert anybody, just when you think of it on a big scale, I'm hopefully, you know, doing my part. I also, you know, we don't buy any shampoo from the markets anymore. I buy shampoo bars, and they come in, you know, paper boxes. And of course, you know, having cancer, you want to stay away from a whole bunch of byproducts that are in these things. So that was the reason for switching, but I absolutely love it. And 1 box of 4 little shampoo bars that I get lasts me like 9 months, and that's for all of us using them. And I think it might cost me $17 or like $16-17 with shipping. And for 9 months, that's a really good deal, right? Because I only let them, we use 1 bar. You don't open a second box for another bar until that one is done. And we use bar soap. There's no liquids and all that stuff. No. So I do try. I do. So anyway, so that's kind of roughed up. That's where I want it. Now, something I'm going to tell you. This is where the spots are really good, because the spots are cloth pads like my old faithful here, my old crumb cake. So if you don't have a spot, use a sponge dauber. I have this old cloth pad, so I can go around the edges. Now, if I had just a foam one, I would not do this. So, but I have a cloth one. So I'm going to go around the edge Now I'm going to stamp on it before I go smooshing all over it. But I am going to go smooshing all over it. Of course I am. So I'm going to grab my little coaster here just for the clanking of it on the, ooh, that's Old Olive. Not sure I want that. I know I want Mossy Meadow. And I know that I'm going to be stamping off on the Mossy Meadow. So we're going to open this up. Yes, I recycle, I reuse these things that, okay, so Notes of Nature. I can tell you already that, do I want it? No, I do want it this way. So I know that this part of the Notes of Nature, I've already looked at this. I know that I want it up here. Now I'm thinking, do I want it in Crumb Cake or do I want it in the Mossy Meadow? Maybe I'll do the little... Oh my goodness, now I can't think. I'm thinking now I'm going to switch back to the Crumb Cake. Why? Because I can. So I want to do a little test. Hold on. I have a little scrap piece in here. See this? We're going to do a test. We're going to test it. So I'm going to stamp it full strength. And I get to take a look because I have a scrap piece. Oh, full strength. Yes, full strength. So my little Hank was working today and we're not done. So his mother had a load of laundry she didn't get folded. So I showed him how to fold hoodies. I showed him how to fold his laundry that was in there and her laundry, and he folded and I folded and we did it together. I told him he didn't have to fold towels. I'm very particular about my towels. I fold towels the way my mother taught me, and she was very particular. I even have a problem with my daughter folding towels, guys. My OCD kicks in with the towels, okay? I don't even want my husband. My hubby does not touch my towels. Don't, just leave them in a basket. Do me the favor, don't touch the towels, okay? It's not that I have, I buy, I'd like to tell you a hint. You can buy towels at a great price at Goodwill. I don't like to Goodwill. I think they're overpriced for a lot of things, especially since they get things for free. But they will sell a stack of towels, like 1, 2, 3 or 4 towels, right? Like this. And you can get them for $3.75, $4. And if you get them on a tag where the color tag is like 30% off, great deal. Anyways, it's awesome. And you go home and you wash the towels real good. What's there? To me, it's just a great deal. Anyways. Oh, so cool. So I'm going to put one here and I'm going to do one more up here. So my daughter has bought me some really nice purple towels for Christmas. And I'm telling you what, the cotton was not very absorbent. And I told her, thank you very much, but please don't do that again. They just don't absorb when you get out of the shower. Oh, love it. So now that we got that Crumb Cake on there, let's bring in, I'm not sure if, I think we're going to go Old Olive instead of Mossy Meadow. So we have, ooh, we'll do the little speckles in Old Olive. So where's my little stamp off? Oh, definitely stamped. Oh, I cannot make up my mind. Okay, let's do a little there. Oh, I like that. I like it full strength. I usually don't. So I'm going to come in there. Going to bring it this way. Going to bring it there. Here. That looks so good. Okay, now I do want some Mossy Meadow on here. I just want something a little deeper. I'm going to test that out too. Ooh, let's see that one. And then, stamped off. Okay, we're going to stamp off for this one. So stamp off, and then I want to stamp it on top of that. That did not work out, so we're going to stamp again. There we go. Maybe a little bit up. That looks really good. I think this one needs, I don't know why, but it looks like it just needs a little bit more there. Okay. The envelope. I need to move my notebook out of the way and find the envelope. So we're going to bring back our crumb cake. So little Hanky's not done working, but I'm really proud of him. I mean, he asked to earn money. He didn't ask for money. He asked to earn money, which very, very, very happy with that. He just didn't ask for money. He asked to earn it. So I'm going to go this way. Then I'm going to put notes like right in the center. And this like right there. Just gonna put that across. Switch the ink pads out again. So full strength, do a little there. Switch them out again. Oh, and he did really well cooking dinner the other night, guys. Yes. Of course, we are having leftovers tonight, which is great because I don't have to worry about cooking. Neither does my hubby, since he does the majority of it. And then we need to worry about the inside. So we are gonna do this little strip, I think, right along the edge. Yes, but I do want to add, let's go ahead and add a little crumb cake. So we're going to stamp both things. We're going to add a little here and a little here. Now let's take this. Ooh, we could probably add the field notes to this one. Let's do that. We're just going to add, hopefully, the words. Let's see. I think my daughter will be pleasantly surprised with what Hank has done. So we're going to add a little there. Next ink, we just got to swap them out. Some there, some there, and then we're just going to add a bit there, some in the center, and some there. All right, I'm going to move those out of the way. We need to add this down in there. Oh, and I did have something for the inside. Just a little note to say hello. Oh, this is definitely Mossy Meadow. So let me just tap it in there. Because the front is going to have, from the kit, just a note. So that works well. Let's go ahead and glue our little strip in. Which, if you'd, like I said, I know not everybody's going to have this little, this color, but Very Vanilla would do a book page. I would not use a dyed book page, but a yellowed book page. I think I'm going to bring it over and kind of do it in the center like that. I'm going to show you why. I did look at a book page, but my coffee dyed was too much. It just, against this, was just, I thought it was too much. So I would just do, you know, a regular book page, which I didn't want to dig for a book. Look at that. I love it. Absolutely love it. And last night, Hank and I played Uno. Massive, massive, large Uno. I'm sure after dinner tonight, which is just leftovers, we will play again. But the Uno cards, guys, they're this big. They are so hard. You can't just shuffle like you do a deck of cards, you know. I lay like 6 of them out, and then that's how I have to shuffle this. So this is going to go here. Isn't that just going to be gorgeous? Just gorgeous. Just wait and see. Okay. So this piece here. Let's put the cap on this. So we need our crumb cake again. And our sentiment, just a note. So we need to do that. Oh, definitely. Do I want... No, I don't want to stamp again. I could really mess it up. We'll do a little old olive in a minute. And we'll do Mossy Meadow for... No, there it is. I was like, I lost the just a note. So do I want it to go this way, or do I want it... I think I like it like that. Oh, so cool. I was so excited. I was like, yes, I get to my stamp set again. So full strength, we're going to go a little there and down here a little. Okay, we can close it all up, and then we can put this card together. And I'm hoping I get to make the 2 little cards in a video tonight. And I'll probably do, I wonder if I can do them both together so it's both one video. Because I'm not done. I'm not done. So this is going to get glued to this one. Why? Because I can, and because I can't save it, but I still want to use it. Okay. I just couldn't save it. So this is going to go here, probably up on dimensionals, as I don't feel like I do have a punch. I could punch some circles and layer it in there, I guess. Let's see. I know what I can use to layer it in there. I'm going to use this from the sticker sheet, right? I needed to remove the plastic anyways, because the plastic is not recyclable, but this is a great use for it. So let's see if that should have got the 1 3/4. Let me see. Maybe one more. Should probably just sit here and punch circles with that and put it to use. There's one. Put it on there. I thought about doing a circle, but my 1 3/8 circle punch was just, it was too over here to save it. So that's going there. And then these, let's get these in order here. I don't think that's how that goes. This goes here. Yes, those go like that. They all just sit kind of nestled in there. And then my little Or does that go on top? I can't remember. Nope. Nope, this one goes over that one. There we go. Let me take a look before I make it permanent here. I can't get that pulled up. And my little bow is going to go right there. That's perfect. All right, so let me get them all glue dot time. Let's get them together. I took off their little backing that had, you know, dimension on it, whatever that was, because they're double decked already. I didn't need it triply done. So this one, come off of there, maybe. There, that's holding it pretty well together. So this needs to get glued down. Just a note is going there. That's going up there. Now we can put just a note down. Now this is going to get glued, this is going to get glued, that is not going to get glued, so I'm going to glue a little bit here just to make sure that stays together. But this all is going to get glue. This gets glue. I'm not sure. Well, I can put glue on that one, I guess. Not sure. We'll have to see. And then this all. Bone folder can stick in between there. Giving it a little rub down, making sure it's all adhered really well. And my bow. So I can put my bow, let me see. I kind of like it like that though. I do. I like it nestled right in that little groove. So darling. I'm so happy with that. Oh, yes. So does it need anything else? No, I don't think so. But I'm looking. One, two, let's see. We could do 1, 2, 3 maybe, and then what? So let me take a look. We don't need butterflies. These are called antique pearls, which those would be pretty, but I don't know if I want to open those. Those are from that new Storybook Friends suite. So let's see what we have. That's a no. Ooh, those might be really pretty. No, no, No. No. I'm kind of liking these brown ones, actually. That's a possibility. Possibilities, possibilities. No. No. I can put those in there. I don't think so on those. Other box. Ooh, ooh, cork. Cork. That is the ticket. Oh, yes. Thank you, Phyllis. Ooh, those are pretty. Those would add a little bit of sparkle on that. But we'll save those because I'm really liking these. All right, so we're going to go, if I can pick them up, we're going to go one. Oh, most definitely. I know I want one here. One there. Maybe I'll do 5. I don't know. One here. And I want all big ones because they really do need... Oh, that's perfect. Yes. Okay. Do you think I made the right choice besides the sparkle? I mean, it really doesn't need them. I absolutely love it. I'm so thrilled. Of course, you guys know how much I loved the Notes of Nature. I was so disappointed that it didn't make it into the catalog. But the envelope came out lovely. It will always be a favorite set of mine. Always be a favorite set. I love the little bow. These thrown together in a little cluster. Just, I'm really, really happy. And the inside came together just as well. So I'm excited to do 2 little note cards. Oh, 2 little note cards. I'm buzzing. I am so excited. So thanks for watching, everybody. Guys, I want to tell you how much, and I want to say, Janice, thank you for reaching out to the email. You didn't need to do that, but I appreciate it so much because she watches on her TV, and I know what when you watch on your TV, you can't comment, but it was so kind of her. And I know there's many of you who may watch on your TV. I watch YouTube on my TV too. Thank you for reaching out to tell me, that you can't comment, but it meant so much for you to reach out and let me know that. Comments, guys, are why I still do these videos. That is the communication. When I come out here and I make these videos and I'm talking to you, I really do feel that you are right here with me. It has just been that kind of connection I have made with you. And I wouldn't be doing this. I would not have the joy and excitement I get from making these cards if I didn't get the response I get from you. So thank you. I know that I tell you guys, but you all have filled a void that I had in my heart from the loss of my mother. Now, I can say that I feel her loss, but I can't say I'm sad. I'm sad that I lost her when I did and how we did. But I have to smile when I think of my mother because of the faith that she had, and just the unknowing way she prepared me personally for when she left this earth. Because she said, "Do not cry and carry on for me. Carry on when I die, because when I die, there's no way a paramedic will put me back in my body because I'll be run into the light." And I know she did. I know she ran with open arms singing hallelujah to God. And she ran and she never looked back. And you know what? I wouldn't want her to. Not the way I knew my mother. I wouldn't want her to. As much as I love her and I can't physically share things with her, I still feel her presence with me. And there are times when sometimes I get this overwhelming sense that she is with me, and I do say, "Hi, Mom." Sometimes I get this overwhelming sense about my brother, JJ, and I do it with my brother, and it's mostly when I'm driving in a car and I'm all by myself, and there is a song that comes on, and sometimes you guys might think I'm crazy. I'll think in my head, okay, he's wanting me to know that he's, he's around. And I'll say, okay, Jay, come take a ride with me. You know, um, I may have lost my two sisters when I lost my mother. Um, and I say that because they made choices, and they gave me an ultimatum, and I could not make their choice that they wanted me to make. And I can love them from a distance. They are always my sisters, but they can't force me to do something that I felt was wrong and that I don't feel in my heart. So I had a different relationship with my mother. I knew my mother not just as my mom, but as a person and as a friend. And I knew her very well. We were very close. My sisters, I think, were just barely starting to get there. And I know their loss is different from mine because they just didn't have the relationship I did with her. I'm so grateful I had it. Just like they didn't feel the loss I had with my brother. For them, I don't think the loss of our brother to them mattered. It devastated me for 7 years. I was, I just couldn't get over it. And I feel like I put so much time and effort into the relationships with my two sisters. And because my brother had more problems and everything, I didn't invest more in him. And I felt like I kind of failed him when I should have tried harder. Even though I did it, he was harder to deal with. And at the end of his life, he was seeing a counselor, and he was starting to tell me and my mom, why he was having so many problems. And at that time, I was experiencing, oh my gosh, it made so much sense. And it was so sad to lose him to suicide, because I felt like, oh my gosh, he's finally doing, he is finally getting the help that he so desperately needed. And then to lose him when I felt like he was, getting the help he needed, was very hard. But you know what? My sister showed their true colors. When I was diagnosed with cancer, when I had the emergency abdominal surgery, they didn't even bother to reach out for me. No. The cancer thing, no, they just wanted the information for their medical records. It wasn't, hey, how you doing? What's going on? It was like, can we get a copy of your paperwork for the medical records? That was their only concern. That showed me, that I wasn't missing anything, guys. So when I tell you, you filled a void, you fill a huge void in my life. The relationships I have made. And don't feel sorry for me with them. I have a wonderful daughter, a loving husband. I have a wonderful grandson, and I put everything I have into my family. And my aunt is here. I feel loved. I feel like I have a full life. And they are the ones who made their choice. And I don't have to be given an ultimatum, I think, from somebody who loves me. That was way back at right after my mother and all the stuff that went down. And just because I don't agree with you, I don't think, it had to go down that way. And everybody is entitled to their opinions in this world. And it doesn't mean, it just doesn't mean it has to go down the way it did. And, my sister is like, well, I'm going to cut you out of my life. And I said, you don't have to. I said, I can walk away if that's what you want. I don't need to be told to get out. It's okay. And that's kind of how I feel about it. But don't know why I've gone on about this. But anyways, like I said, it's it's strange. It's sad. I used to tell my people that I feel like my father, because we lost my father in 1993. He's been gone the longest. And when all that went down, I told people, I would joke with them, my friends, and I'd say, you know what? I feel like my father's up there waiting for us girls. And he's up there with a belt saying, oi, you girls, get up here. You know, you're getting it. No, I look at it and I think I like to think that my father is like, yeah, that's a good joke. He's like, no, that kind of stuff doesn't matter up here. What matters is that just like any parent, you want your children to be happy. I want my sisters to be happy in their lives, in their families. Their lack of concern for me is, it's okay. They have busy, fulfilling lives. I put my effort and my concern, I put it into my family. And my mother's been gone quite a while now, and it's okay now. It was hard at first. It was hard at first. It isn't anymore. You learn what doesn't kill you does make you stronger. And you learn to go on. I am so thankful that I was able, when my aunt's son died, that we were able to bring her up here, and that she chose to come over to this side of the state because she didn't have anybody over there, and that I still have that little extra bit of family, and that we can give her this little bit of family in our family. So thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for letting me tell you that. Like I said, don't be sorry for me. Don't. I just want you to know how much you allowing me into your home to share my love of paper crafting has filled a void in my life. And it is a big void, but it's so filled now. I have a full, wonderful life, and I love my life. Would I change it? I don't think so. I think God has a plan. And sometimes, your plan is set in, I don't want to beg anybody to be in their lives. I've got a road ahead of me. I've got things I have to face every day. I get up, and it's okay that they don't want to be in my life. You can't make them. You can't. And what I have is enough. What I have, I love. So thank you all so very much. I love doing this. Thank you for allowing me to do it. And please come back and visit me in my wonderland. Bye-bye for now, everybody.